What's up, guys? It's me, your girl, Fruit Spirit is. How you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing fabulous. Y'all, I'm back again with another mukbang. Y'all, I fried some fish. If y'all caught my live, y'all could have seen me frying some red snapper fish, y'all. We got some red snapper, some plantain, some fried potatoes, and a very spicy sauce that I made, y'all, to go with this wonderful fish, y'all. This is red snapper, so it's got its own special flavor. So if you guys are ready to get to chopping, because you know I have a topic too that we're gonna discuss. We're gonna talk about like how to travel smart. I'm gonna give you guys some tips that I use to get around and traveling and stuff, and some ideas of how you can get started, because I know I'm always talking about travel, but like now I'm gonna give you guys like a little bit of a lowdown how you can get started if it's something that you are interested in doing, like I love to. So I'm gonna go ahead, give you guys the pan, and then we're gonna bless the food, and then we're gonna get to chopping. So let's get it, y'all. Creator bless this food and bless the hands that made it. Amen. Let's eat, y'all, short and sweet. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today? I hope you guys are doing fabulous, because I'm on fire and I'm ready to eat this fish, y'all. I have fried up this fish and I'm ready to devour it. I also got some Heineken, y'all. Not that I'm promoting Heineken, but we need some beer to go with this fish, because the way I fried it and the spice and everything, the beer works with it. So let's get to chop. My hands are clean. I've already washed them. I'm gonna go for some plantains before I start digging into the fish. And I'm gonna dip this in this spicy sauce here. Y'all, this sauce, I made it with bell peppers, garlic, ginger, and some tomatoes. First bite, y'all. Y'all, that spice. Because I put habanero peppers in it. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is perfect. Y'all, this is just like in Nigeria. I think I got it, y'all. So, y'all, I got some red snapper. 2 pieces. 2 whole red snapper fish, y'all. Fried hard. Fried hard. So it's crispy on the outside. Ooh, that spice is kicking deep down in my throat, y'all. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, indeed, y'all. Yes. That's that special kind of spice, y'all. That's that slap your mama spice. Ooh. It is kicking. Ooh. I think it's time to open this. Oh my goodness. So, y'all. Yes. That cooled it down. Let's get into this fish. Let's get into more of the food before we start talking about some of the tips that I got for y'all. Look at this fish, y'all. For traveling, or ideas for how you can get started on your travel. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Now, this fish does have a lot of bones. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. That's with the spicy sauce, y'all. That ginger. Oh my gosh. And the garlic sets this sauce off. It reminds me of the sauce that they had on the catfish that I was eating in Nigeria, y'all. I'm gonna link the ingredients in the description for y'all. I lined my pan with brown paper bag because I didn't have no newspaper. So, because I was trying to be all, you know, authentic. I love red snapper. It always has its own flavor already. So whatever you do to it just kind of enhances it. Pepper sauce. It's pepper sauce and oh yeah. Y'all, let me get a few more bites because it's always good to eat it when it's hot. Y'all, what are y'all chopping on? I have become an all-out pescatarian, y'all. I love fish. Especially the way I experienced it in Nigeria. Oh my God. Roasted fish? Roasted catfish? I don't know that I want to eat catfish any other way. There's another way I had it too in Nigeria where they made like a pepe soup and they put like periwinkles in there too. And so you had to like suck out the little snails and stuff. Oh my God, it was so good. And the soup was so spicy. Look at the sauce. The sauce is amazing. It enhances everything. Okay. Let's get into my little tips for smart travels. Because I know that I'm always talking about travel. Just do it. And a lot of people don't really know how to get started, especially people who've never traveled or people who are traveling solo by themselves, which a lot of people do tend to do, travel alone. So I have a few of what, you know, tips that I've done or things that I've done to make sure that my travels were smooth. And I'm going to share that with you guys right now. Oh my God. That fish is so good. So, first things first, when you finally decide where you want to go, whether it be, you know, a state, a city, or country, or whatever, first you need to do is research. Once you figure out where you want to go, you want to now research that place that you're going to. The reason being is, one, to find out a bit more about the place. Find out how the economy is. Find out at least some idea of the culture, religion, their political standpoint. And also for you, budget-wise, how it's going to work out. Because it's good to know if the country has products that they're exporting or goods that they're exporting, or whether they don't have anything that they produce, and if everything is imported. Because a lot of times, if you're going to a country or like a island where they don't really produce anything and most of the products in the country or produce in the country is imported, those destinations tend to be way more expensive. And so you need to prepare for the budget based on what you find out about the destination, you know? So that's why research is very important. Also, in research, you also find out about like what requirements you need to be able to get into the destination or the country. Like the visa policies, you know, and so on and so forth. And what, you know, the criteria is for having to get those travel requirements. Second one, y'all, I am in the fish mode. So the second thing, ooh, excuse me. Ooh, compliments to the chef. Would be, you want to find out where you're going to be, like where you're going to be able to stay based on what you're planning on doing when you get there, which is part of research, right? So you do research and find out how much it's going to cost, the cost of living, or how accommodations are. Most places have hotels, and nowadays, you know, there's Airbnbs, people renting out their homes, apartments, and also hostels. Like a lot of times, solo travelers, especially if you're on a budget, hostels are very good. They come in handy for especially solo travelers. Reasonable pricing where you can just lay your head, and they have communal like areas, like the kitchen and the living area. But you have your own rooms and access to the showers and stuff. When I was in Germany, I traveled to Berlin and I stayed in a hostel. It was about like 25 euros or so at that time per night. And I really enjoyed the hostel. It was actually like in a good location. So then the next thing would be, after you find or, you know, learn about the accommodations or how you're going to be staying, you want to now know what your activity is going to be based on exactly what, you know, when you're doing research or when you decide. I feel like most times when people decide where they want to go, it's based on what they've heard about someplace, or so based on that, you can look into things to do. And most countries will have a site with all the, you know, the activities, seasons when these certain activities go on. So you would, you know, plan your travels accordingly. Then after that, if you're like me, I don't like doing touristy trips when I travel. I like to do what the locals do. So for me, I always try to find out where the locals are, or where I can get, you know, I want to go to an area where I'll be more around the people that are locally there versus like staying in like a resort or something. So that also will be something that will come up like when you're researching the country. And a lot of times it's not bad to know what their reputation is with how they treat people from different races and stuff like that, because you don't want to go somewhere where you're not welcome. I don't believe in going to places where I don't feel welcome, if you guys know what I'm talking about. So I do tend to research and find out these kind of things about the places that I'm going to, unless it's like somewhere that I'm going in passing. Like when I was going to Nigeria, stopped in Doha. I'd never been outside of the airport until this last trip, and it was a very jarring experience. If you guys watched my video, I talked about how I just kind of felt like I was more or less being looked at, as in, oh, you know, versus like being welcome, so to speak. Or even, it was hard to get people to assist. And I don't know if it was because of, but I don't believe it could be because most people were speaking English. So I just think it's like an attitude. Because it wasn't just, you know, the people outside, but even in the airport, I kind of vibed a little bit. I think it's a good idea to really dig deep into the country that you're trying to go to, or the place that you're going to before you go. It's always fun to just go and discover, but I found, because, and I've done that quite a bit in my life, just went somewhere, like my, you know, relocating my whole self to Germany, you know, just based on what a friend told me. Not really digging deep. The experience was not that great at the beginning until I, you know, got myself together and, you know, learned. So it's very important to kind of try to get yourself knowledge of the place that you're going to before you go. Find out the currency, the currency value, money, you know, what are you going to be spending? And then another thing is, a lot of times when you're traveling, if you're traveling within the season sometimes being like holidays or like certain time of the year, like summertime, the tickets tend to be more expensive. And me being the kind of traveler I am, I don't really travel within the seasons. I just travel when I can. But I try to stay outside the season. So I usually travel like off season, so to speak, when it's not high volume. Summertime tends to be high volume traveling for a lot of countries. And so the tickets tend to be more pricey. Like an example, like Nigeria. Going there in December, I'm looking at tickets from $2,000 upwards. But if I go maybe like February or March, it could be like less than $700. It just depends on when. So that's another thing that you really need to look at if you're trying to be on a budget. And then, last but not least, is tickets. Getting your ticket I like to haggle. I don't take anything for face value. I'll go on the search engines, Kayak, Priceline, and I'll call agents. And what I like to do is, if I see something on Priceline, call an agent and tell them, I saw this. Can they get me something better? And then they'll start looking. And usually, if I get something, I'll keep looking. I'll keep shopping, because every day, at different hours of the day, the tickets change prices. And I always like to shop for the tickets 6 weeks prior to the trip, at least. If you can give like 2 months, it's even better. But you want to, and that's also depends on the season, because if you're going, like, let's say if you want to go to Nigeria and you decide you're going in December, and even if you buy it in September, it's still going to be high because it's a very busy season. So based on when, like, if you're going off season, anytime like 6 weeks before, the ticket will always give you a nice deal, because they're looking for people to buy tickets. And the thing about travel is it's always happening. Like, it doesn't stop. The people are constantly on a plane, boat, or a train going somewhere every single day. And so it's something that you can experience whenever you're ready. And I just feel it's beneficial to human beings. And it's beneficial to longevity, you know? And there's so much fun. The people you meet and the memories. You can't buy it. And that's what I got for you guys today. I hope you guys found this video at least informative. If not, at least delicious. Because, man, did y'all see me tear down 2 pieces of red snapper without blinking? Oh my God. I just went back to Nigeria for like a half an hour. The sauce. Comment down below if you found this information about travel informative. Let me know what you think. I want to hear from you. Oh yeah. Notwithstanding, I gotta give shout outs to the commenters from my last mukbang video. Shout out goes to Faniel Egajuru, 8501, Ciola, -Q4G, MRTV 49. Thank you guys so much for your comments. I appreciate the love, appreciate the support. And for the next 5 commenters on this mukbang video, I will shout you out on my next mukbang video. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If this is your first time here, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because it's absolutely free, no cost to you. Once you hit it, hit the post notification bell next to it, so that anytime when I publish a video, you'll be notified. Or when because there's absolutely you'll be notified. Once again, thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. And until the next time, you guys love yourselves, love one another, stay safe in the streets, and I'm gonna see you guys on the next video. Bye, y'all.